They'll throw it to Belcourt, up the wing. Hamley trying to bank it up the boards. That's intercepted. Backhand shot pops out of the glove of Kerr. And Franczak is there to open the scoring 45 seconds into the hockey game. Done by Kerr. McCarry's pass through the middle. That goes off his skate. Kinneberg gets it into center. Four for straight. For straight going 1-on-2, wrapped up and taken down just inside the line. Turns force back. Kinneberg up on the wing for Harvey. Tips it down into the corner. Bounces up. Puck turned over. Izyk tips it ahead for McCarry. McCarry down the left side. Izyk hustling up. Pass in front for Izyk. Deflects it. Big save. Berlin. He scores! Liam Izyk hustled up to get into the play. Robbed by Berlin, but he sticks with the puck and banks it in off the goaltender. We're tied at 1.
And I mean, if there's anything that would define Liam Izyk, it's stick with it. He's such a hard worker out there on the ice. Does a good job of starting this breakout, and then he gets on his horse, gets himself into a scoring position. And what I liked here, Taylor, was the pass over wasn't first shot. That pass was deflect the puck, try and tip it in, which is what Izyk did, and then he stops up, stuck with it, jams the puck in. That's a beautiful goal there by number 26.
Stafford mishandled the puck, forced back into his own end. Conroy. Pass picked off, Savoie back door, and Kerr slides across and robbed. Hustles around the goal. Miller walking up, back door, the other side. Morrison bouncing puck in front for Stafford. A shot, he scores! The Oil Barons stick with it, follow the bouncing puck, and it's Brendan Stafford who deposits it, and the Oil Barons take a 2-1 lead.
And that all starts with Tanner Miller jumping up into the play. He recognizes open ice, a loose puck. He jumps in, which is something we're so used to seeing from the Oil Barons blue line, is getting involved on the offensive side of things. He carries the puck around the net, jams it on. Berlin is down, he's out, he's not sure where the puck is, and it eventually makes it way over to Stafford, who has a wide open net to jam that into.
Puck, stretch pass for Miller. Miller waiting for help, drops Savoie coming in, and Kerr slides across and sticks with him. Kerr sliding all over, but it's Berlin that robs Hamley. Here they come again. McCarry has his stick tied up, can't get a shot off. Penalty coming up. Pass it back down the wall. It's picked off by the Crusaders. Back the other way is Brandon Wallis cutting in. Wallis in shorthanded. He scores. Brandon Wallis able to cut into the slot area, and he beats Kerr on the blocker hand in a shorthanded goal. We're tied at 2. Center ice lays this puck down into the corner. One hands it behind the net. Laskowski centering pass. Down is Kerr, and he makes a Kinneberg pinching down. Lost the handle. Turns it over to Clegg. Clegg down the right side coming in. Fires a stretch pass for Clegg. He has a step on the defense. Clegg right in. Big save with a quick shot, and that's stopped by Fulton. Bouncing puck back to McCarry. McCarry fires a shot off the crossbar. Reed Morrison. Stretch pass, cross ice, hits Gable. Gable in the middle. Morrison coming in. He scores! Reed Morrison finds some daylight in the slot. There's not a Crusader in sight. Gable spots him, and Morrison rips it past the blocker hand of Berlin. It's a power play goal, and the Mob take the lead.
And that one actually all starts with Morrison spotting Gable for the stretch pass, and then he does the perfect thing that you can do in a situation like that. He keeps skating, and he puts himself in the position to accept the return. High slot, as you mentioned, no Crusader picks him up, and when Reed Morrison has time, space in the slot like that, he's not going to miss.
Laskowski around the goal, back into the corner. Fulton goes behind the net for Hyland, centering pass. Laskowski in front, he scores. Cody Laskowski left all alone in the slot, and he snaps it up over the glove hand of Kerr. We're tied at 3. Coventry pass ahead for Carl, tripped up inside the line. The crowd wants a penalty called there. Carl Benning trying to rip his helmet off. Coming in late is Zappernick, as Hamley still going after Benning. Zappernick continues to try to get after Hamley. As now McDonald pulls Benning off, grabs his own teammate, gets him out of there as Hamley to the corner, trying to drive the goal. Puck knocked away. Coventry up to the point. Conroy sends it back in. Now White wrapped up in front with Platts. Both players looking at the ref. He makes the save. Plays the puck as Carl gets it stolen from Carl. A shot at the open net, and McDonald picks it up. Gable with a shot stop. Rebound. Puck bouncing all in the crease, and it's batted out right on the goal line. White in the middle, 4 for straight, trying to cut his way in. Tied up, and a penalty coming up against the Crusaders. Out to Gable. Cole Gable flying down the right side. Gable's got a step on his man. He's right in with a shot. And around, picked up by Franczak. Wallis hustling up. Pass across, and a diving effort by Harvey. Breaks up the 2. Here's Carter Savoie. Drops for Clegg. Clegg in with a shot. He scores. It trickles under the arm of Chris Kerr, and the Crusaders take it 4-3 in overtime.